Welcome to Lancen Plays the Binding of Isaac. I'm going to do a Judas run here. So Judas is a little different. He's kind of dangerous in that he only starts with 1 HP, but as you can see, he's got the highest damage of any of the starting characters. Proptosis is a great first item room for us. It's a huge damage upgrade. The other thing that he starts with a little bit of money, which isn't a huge deal, but you can kind of use it to buy a spirit heart in the shop. If there's one available, which is handy. A big boon here is Proptosis for us. It's going to be great. Starts with high damage, pretty average speed, and tears, and shot speed, pretty much everything else, and range, and all that kind of stuff. Starts with 0 luck, so that's kind of the standard. So yeah, pretty normal besides the 1 HP and the super high damage. Kind of a bit of a glass cannon run whenever you start with Judas. But if we can pick up some HP here early, that should solve most of our problems, especially because we got Proptosis. We're just do crazy damage for a while at least. We could probably go the first... You could probably make it through most of the game without getting a damage upgrade and feel pretty comfortable. Woof. That could have... that's a champion enemy. So that shot, if it would have hit us, would have killed us. So we definitely want to be careful about that. That's kind of the danger with Judas, though. He can die at any moment until you find some HP. We're going to want to destroy every single poop, because promised count I would. After the last run, he was a little upset that I didn't destroy all the poops. Oh, thank you, Doc. I'm glad you find my voice arousing. I did do a stint of phone sex work there to put myself through college. That's not actually true, but, you know, I thought it sounded good. How you doing today, Saint? Okay, we're going to go back here. We're going to go to our item room. Or not our item room, I'm sorry. We're going to go to our shop. And we're hopefully going to find a spirit heart in here. There's not a spirit heart. That would be a great help right now. But, so it is. So I think I'm going to finish the rest of the floor. And, maybe I can find a bomb. Oh, if we could have flight, I would love to pick that up. That's a syringe, which is... mostly going to give us speed and range at this point, but it counts 1/3 of the way towards spun, which would be a great upgrade to have. Okay, so we're going to move on and fight the boss. I'm doing good, thanks for asking, Saint. Go ahead and pop our Book of Belial here, which gives us almost an 8 damage upgrade. It's just a huge damage multiplier, so it normally wouldn't be as big, but with Proptosis it makes it pretty gigantic. Health pill, health upgrade pill would be fantastic. Luck up, not bad. Pretty fly's pretty good. And a speed upgrade. So they're all good, but none of the ones that I really want at the moment. Moving on to the next floor. Really hoping there's a spirit heart or an HP upgrade in the cards for me here. We're gonna just be really careful about how we play until then. There it is. Okay, so we should feel much more comfortable. That one drop has made a huge difference in this run. We can now afford to get hit at least once by a champion enemy. We can afford to take a few, don't want to walk into that, a few more hits from other enemies. I was talking and almost didn't see that was a trap chest, which would have been bad to instantly lose. I think it has a full heart of damage. It would have been bad to instantly lose my one spirit heart that I just picked up. And destroy all the poops, because Count asked for it. And who am I to deny him the glory there? So Proptosis and 1 spirit heart is really all I've needed to make this a pretty good start. Like some tears upgrades, some flights, and there's some more damage. It'll always be fine, but that's sitting pretty for a while. It really nothing major at the moment I need. I would love some bombs. Some bombs would be great. Yeah, oh man, would love to get this spirit rock or tinted rock. Would love to look for my secret room because it's probably here and would probably let me get into the shop without a key. If I had 2 bombs. Almost walked into the spikes. Shouldn't do that. We got little horn here. We're gonna pop Book of Belial. We're gonna crank down and kill him pretty dang quick. As you can see, I didn't talk about it, but we got the, I forget what that item is called. But it's the little flame pepper, and it shoots, makes us shoot fire every now and again. I got Basement Boy for, I guess this is the first time on this this account that I've cleared the basement without taking damage, so that's what I get for that. So, I got a tough decision here. These are both very good items, but if I take one, I have a chance of dying. Count, you can't hear the game? Is that a thing? Is anyone else experiencing that? Do I need to change the volume? But I'm going to play a little ballsy here, and I'm going to take the Horde Babylon. This is going to give me a speed upgrade and a damage upgrade, so we're now doing almost as much damage as when we had Book of Belial popped all the time. Okay, let me turn the game up then. I've unlocked Samson. Okay. You guys let me know if that's too loud or too quiet or whatever. Otherwise, maybe there's a setting I have to change in OBS. I did just update, so maybe something got changed I wasn't paying attention to. We're doing substantially good damage now. We're going to be able to carve through rooms. Our consumables are looking kind of on the low side still. I would love to do a little bit of fixing on that. But, and you know, now our HP is a problem again. Every room is a chance to die. But I guess that keeps things interesting. That was really close. It's not just quiet. There's no game sound. Okay. Let me try and fix that real quick. I think I see the problem. The desktop audio just seems to be turned right off. Is that any better, or are you getting a double input thing from that? Let me know. Sorry for the technical issues. Before we go fight the boss, I'm going to go try into Spirit Heart. And hopefully be able to survive some stuff. Bomb. We like bombs. We don't have any of those. And bombs could lead to more health if we find any tinted rocks. Ooh, almost got hit there. That would have been bad. It would have taken us to one hit away from death. And we're going to, ooh, watch out for this guy. He's got bombs that kind of follow you, the super troll bombs. But he can hit himself with them, and he's not very smart, so pretty quick. Lots of consumables here, which is exactly what we needed. So I'm hoping to kind of use that and extend my already good run to hopefully one that's a surefire win. I'm glad I can one-shot pretty much every enemy. That's super good. Gotta blow up all these poops, otherwise Count's gonna have a problem. Give me 1 second. The cat is meowing vigorously at me. I think he wants me to pick him up. I'm gonna do that real quick so he stops meowing. You know, give him some love. Alright, back to it. I'm gonna shoot all the poops, the passive ones and the ones that intend to do me harm. Take this pill. It's a health up pill. That's fantastic. It's exactly the pill we wanted. Happy for it to be here. I'm gonna carve through these enemies. Got a battery charge there. Kill the spawner. Get all the stuff. Prayer card's interesting. We're gonna roll prayer card. Book of Belial's technically probably the better item in this situation, but I'm gonna roll prayer card. Can you guys hear the game audio? Is everything sounding any better? So when I pop prayer card, it gives me one of those white hearts. They're called eternal hearts. Those have a chance of, if I can bring them to the next floor without losing them, then I get an HP upgrade. But if I put a battery charge here, I can just pop it again and get an HP container. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know why it's not picking up the game audio. I may have to fix it after this run so as not to delay things. It's up to you guys. I can pause the stream and come right back to this run and fix the game audio, see what's up with it. or I can just continue on. I made a poor decision in picking up the prayer card. I didn't think about it. So Whore of Babylon, oh, that was really bad damage. So Whore of Babylon only works if you have 1 HP container or less. 1 red heart or less. So I just lost that damage and that speed, but it shouldn't be the end of the world. And I also can't get into that room anymore because I don't have full health, but I think I can. Did I already do that room? I don't think I did because there was a golden chest and at the time I didn't have a key. Pick up this little heart here. We're going to continue, and no, Saint, I have not tried shaking the computer. It doesn't typically respond too well to that. Alright, we're going to pick up Vibrant Bulb. So this is a really good item. It doesn't seem to do anything at the moment, but if we have a spacebar item that has a full charge, then we will get damage up and tears up and speed up. Basically all of our stats will go up if we have a full charge spacebar item. So we may want to just hold on to it and not do anything with it now. Child's Heart makes more red hearts drop. We could potentially go with a really tanky run. Vibrant Bulb's going to be better. I'm going to go and pick this up, and as you can see, all of our stats went up. So we're going to watch out for Gertie here. It can be a real pain in the ass. Ah, walked right into him. I have a problem with Gertie. I always dodge into him. I've fought him I don't know how many times, but I've dodged into him countless. Alright, got a speed and the damage upgrade. Our damage in this run is quickly kind of spiraling out of control. But, you know, I'll take it. We're going to go ahead and use the prayer card. I know we lose our Vibrant Bulb stat for now, but we're going to go ahead and crank our HP for a little bit. And maybe I'll get the game kit unlocked. I guess we're going into the arcade enough times. I'm just going to blow these up. I don't really want any of that stuff. I don't want to play the Blood Bank because it's going to make us lose our Eternal Heart. And that's not a thing we want to do. So for now I'm going to continue on with the floor. Maybe we'll save our Vibrant Bulb and not really get much out of it now, but use it when we are kind of got some more health or we've moved on from the prayer card. But for now I think it's better to just kind of crank out and give us lots and lots of HP. Which is nice. It kind of fixes the primary concern with Judas. We don't want to go in the curse room yet. We don't have the HP to really feel confident in doing that. We'll lose our Eternal Heart, and we'll lose our Devil Deal chance. So that's not a thing we really want to endeavor at the moment. If we get a Spirit Heart, maybe I'll go in there. Or, yeah. Growth Hormones makes you look real ugly. It's a good PSA there. Isaac's a socially conscious game. I don't know if you were aware of that. We're going to go ahead and use it again. Get our health up. Go see. Unfortunately, we used our last key, so we can't get in the item room. I probably shouldn't have used it on that gold chest. But sometimes, that was terrible. I did it again! Twice I walked into the creep. That was just bad. So, there's no reason not to go into the curse room now. Because we've already lost our Devil Deal, or at least a good chance at our Devil Deal. We got Scatter Bombs. I'll show those off in a second. So those do, we lay it down, a bomb blows up, and there's more little bombs that blow up. So that's fun. Go in here. We're gonna blow some blue fires up. Got a Spirit Heart, exactly what we wanted. Got a Guppy item. It would be absolutely ridiculous if we become Guppy again. Let's see. Oop, don't want to run into our own bombs. That's kind of a danger with scatter bombs. We're going to blow up these mushrooms, because there could be good stuff in it for us. Typically don't take a chance of blowing up the mushrooms, because a lot of times you end up with a room of nothing, like I did. But there's one in particular item in there called Magic Mushroom that makes your run quite a bit better. Blow all these things up before they shoot us, hopefully. This fucking cat. He sits there and I don't think he understands that his claws are sharp and they hurt. And he just makes little biscuits into my side. It's painful. I'm sure everyone that's ever had a cat knows that experience, though. They all tend to do that from what I understand. I've not been a cat owner for super long. Yeah, you're right, Saint. Magic mushrooms do always improve things. Move on here. I'm gonna crank on our blood bank a little bit. I don't think we're necessarily... Blood bag has appeared, so that's good. That can be a possible payout we can get from these. And we played it, so we got our Whore Babylon state back. So we got increased speed and damage. We are a little low on health. But, you know, the faster things die, the less chance we have of taking damage. So, it's kind of a trade-off I don't mind. Pick up lots of money. So we kind of got lots of places our second secret room can be. I'm going to take a guess and say it's here. I was correct. For whatever reason, it tends to be in a room like that more often. And that fixes our HP woes, so we're happy to have that. I'm going to save my prayer card charge until I finish the boss fight so I can carve through it even faster with Vibrant Bulb. And then I'll use it on the next floor probably. Get Safety Pin because it's a range upgrade and a shot speed upgrade, which aren't very important. It does give us one black heart though. It gives us an evil upgrade, which I believe gives us a higher chance of getting black hearts to drop. Got a Krampus fight. We're going to burn through him super quick. Won't even see what he does. He dropped a lump of coal, which is my Christmas present. The lump of coal, it does more damage the further your shots go. So that's good. Go in here, see what we got. A chest we can't open. Go ahead and pop our prayer card. X-Lax makes us all slippy. I'm sure you can figure out why. Oh, I really didn't want to pick up that red heart. We lost our Whore Babylon state. But, you know, that's fine. We're still doing lots of damage. We don't have to rely on it, thankfully. Kill these laser beam guys. They can be a pain. I took a lot of damage, though, until I kind of figured out their pattern. And got good at dodging them. Kind of freaked out a little every time. Yeah, you're right. I do keep just pumping drugs in this poor kid, don't I? I mean, he just finds them and picks them up. You know, what can you say? That was a terrible dodge. You don't want to dodge directly away from things like that, generally. Let me know how it goes on count. I'm going to try, I guess, watching this on Roku. Let me know how that goes. I think the only Roku I've ever seen is my parents have one. And it seems to work okay. Moves a little slow, but aside from that, it seems fine. So we're going to get our second guppy item. You know what? I'm just going to go ahead and crank on that. And I'm going to take it with me, I think. It's going to give us a constant Vibrant Bulb charge. We don't really need the HP from Prayer Card. Come in here and open these up. Get another health upgrade. Explosive Diarrhea, which just poops out bombs everywhere. And those bombs are going to poop out bombs. So Joker card's real good. It will teleport us directly to the Devil Deal room. What that will do for us is it lets us kind of get a free deal we normally wouldn't get. Because, you know, we can just see if we get our Devil Deal from that floor and then use a Joker card if we don't. It's also a teleport card, so we can use it to get out of rooms we don't really want to be in. I probably won't be using it for that situation, that particular purpose. So, we got kind of a weird mixture here. Proptosis gives you super high damaging tiers. When you... like on a close range, and they quickly diminish. As you can see, they get smaller and smaller. And Lump of Coal, your tiers do more damage the further they travel. So it's kind of a... I'm not really sure how that actually works from a damage standpoint. I don't know if I'm losing out on damage because I picked one up. Looks great. Internet sucks. But when it keeps up, it's super cool. Nice. Wow, that bomb went far. I also botched that. I want to push the bomb into this guy, blow him up, because he gives me a better chance of getting a Devil Deal. Get that penny there. We're gonna move on. You know what? I'm just gonna crank on these hearts so we get a Whore Babylon. I guess it didn't activate. I'm not really sure why it's not active right now. Okay, now it's active. I guess you have to take damage for it to activate. That doesn't actually count as damage. I'm gonna pick up Mom's Bra, and we'll run around with that for a second. I'll show everyone what it does, besides be gross. Diplopia is good, but I've shown it off before, so I'm gonna go ahead and reroll. We'll take Spider Mod. I like Spider Mod. Little spider dude follows me around and I can see HP for enemies. We're going to get the PhD. So the PhD does is it makes our pills better, supposedly. And any pills we haven't taken, it will tell us what they do before we take them. So it kind of removes any of the risk from pills. Unless you don't know what the pills do in the first place, I suppose. So in here, I'm going to use this. There's Mom's Bra effect. Little nice graphic to go along with it. And it freezes all the enemies for a little bit. It's not bad, but it's also not very good. I'm probably better off not using it and instead just saving it to be charged up for the better stats. You can only hit these guys by shooting them in their brains. We could play this guy. In fact, I'm going to. I don't think health's going to be a big issue. So I'm going to gamble some of it away to try and get an item out of him. If you pay him enough health, then he will get a luck upgrade. If you pay him enough health, he will spit out a Devil Deal item. The Chariot is great, gives us invincibility for a while. We can use that to kind of give him hearts without taking any damage. I'm sure he's going to pay out sometime. Pay us up with Gimpy, which is nice. If we take damage, it has a chance of giving us some consumables. We've explored most everything I care about in the store, so I'm just going to move on. Fighting the Fallen now. Forgot to talk about it when we picked up that Mom's Bra item. We got the Mom transformation, which we just carry around a little knife behind us now, and we can do damage to things if we touch them with it. But it's a little finicky to use. I totally should have used the Joker card there to get a Devil Deal, but I frankly wasn't thinking about it. My bad. We need some bombs to do that, but we would like to do that when we get those bombs. So we got a little Brimstone from that fight. That's a little buddy that follows us around, and he charges up and shoots laser beams. So he's pretty fun. We'll kill these orange fires. Manage to get in and out of those spikes without taking any damage. You can do it if you are careful and kind of move it diagonal. Get some more money. Gonna bait these blue spikes into charging at us. And just dodge the rest. We're gonna fight Envy here. You know what? This is a dangerous room. I think we're better off freezing the enemies than we are getting the stat upgrades. We don't really need the stats to kill Envy, but having him not move around is probably beneficial to how crowded that room can get. Ah, pin spawned right on top of me there. Not great. There's a bunch of little pin bosses. They die pretty quick, though. Wait for him to pop back up. Yeah, I guess with Spider Mod, we could actually see the real effects of what Proptosis is doing compared to what Lump of Coal is doing. I don't know which would be better, if there's a certain range where it's most optimal to shoot enemies. But frankly, even knowing, I'm just going to kind of shoot whatever is the most convenient to do. Because otherwise, I find the more you kind of stick around and try to make weird stuff work, the more damage you'll end up taking. I mean, certain runs really call for it, though. Yeah, and Saint, from what you're saying, I agree there probably is a butter zone that does the most damage. Go through. There's our item room. We want to let go whenever it's charged up all the way. Oh, I think since last time I played, there actually a booster pack came out, which increases, which adds some more items and some more options into the game. I haven't seen any of them yet, but I believe it's out. Got Cricket's Head here, which is a huge damage upgrade. As you can see, we got plus 10 damage from that. So that's a damage multiplier. There's some damage multipliers in the game, not a lot of them, but they will be better the more damage you have. We've got a lot of damage, so they're really good. We're going to take this health upgrade. We're going to take it so that we can use it for our Devil Deal later. I would like to buy that, but you know what? Our run is going to be fine, so I'm just going to put some money in the donation machine. Really want to get that up as quick as possible so we get better shots in general. we can more reliably get spirit hearts and multiple items from them. And our runs can really pop, our future runs can really pop off. This one's set. We should probably invest in future stuff now. I'm not saying I'm definitely going to win, but I am very likely to win at this point. I walked right into him, which was terrible. You know, I can just use my little brimstone to do all this damage, so I don't have to worry about getting behind them. That's probably the smart thing to do. Look for a super secret room. Not there. We did find a crawl space. This is either the kind of room you see here, which I forget, it's just a regular crawl space. Normally I wouldn't bother, but for count, I'm going to go destroy this poop. Nothing. It can also have a black market, which you see very, very rarely. But they do exist. I have found them every now and again. Basically, it's a special little room. I'm not going to spoil exactly what it does yet, but just stood right in the foot. Shouldn't do that. Standing in feet's bad for you. Alright, so we did that. We're gonna go ahead and go into our devil deal. It's 3 red chests, which is not ideal. Not really very beneficial. They've got exposed to diarrhea and a pretty fly pill. The pretty fly pill at least does something for us. Gives us our 3rd little fly orbital to block shots. I'm gonna take this HP upgrade. It may not be a good idea. It might be better to kind of keep my low HP for the Horror Babylon state, but I'm gonna do it because it's an item. I don't like not taking items. Double Gerties can be troublesome, but we got enough damage where they weren't too bad. I kill most everything in here in 1 or 2 hits. This is a Friends to the End pill, so give us spawn some flies for us. Yeah, and I think at this point we're definitely, outside of some rare situations, we're better off keeping the charge on Mom's Bra for Vibrant Bulb instead of using Mom's Bra for its actual effect. Something's wrong. It just makes some little black goo. We don't really need it. We're gonna Joker card's better for us. I really want to destroy this portal, but there's some more pressing enemies. I'll take damage from them if I don't. Got 2 of diamonds, doubles our money. 2 of clubs, doubles our bombs. Probably should have waited to use the 2 of clubs, but oh well. I'm not likely to get a payout from him, but I'm gonna try it anyway. Use our trick to get 2 red hearts or 2 plays from every red heart. Yeah, that was nothing. I don't really want to play him too much. We take 1 full heart of damage from every enemy on the womb, so we have less HP than it probably looks like we've got. We did play him down low enough to get our Horror Babylon state back. So that's nice. So now we're doing even more damage. So I guess it depends on where we're shooting from, but it's looks like about 330, 320 damage per shot, which is pretty fantastic. Just kind of walking straight through enemies like it's no problem. It ain't no thing. We're gonna go fight the boss. It's a Blastocyst. These guys are just a bunch of little assholes and bubbles. And when you kill them, little asshole worms pop out. I'm gonna kill them all with pretty much 1 shot. We're gonna use our Joker card to get a double deal. We are going to take both of these because we can. Should not have walked into those spikes. Black Powder and Ghost Baby. So Black Powder, if you draw a circle in the round, you make a little pentagram that does damage to any enemies that walk through it. Doesn't work on flying enemies, but as you can see, it does look cool. We're pretty fast here. We're actually at the speed cap, so we can't be any faster. So we can get some good circle drawing going on. Ghost Baby just kind of shoots out some tears. They can pass through rocks and stuff. I mean, it's not bad, but I wouldn't call it good. Power Pill, some invincibility, a luck upgrade, another luck upgrade, Friends to the End, and I'll take the Power Pill with me. You know what? These guys don't do contact damage, so you just kind of walk into them to kill them. Kill all that stuff. Get up my key. Make sure I don't walk into spikes. I have a terrible habit of just kind of blazing through a floor once I've cleared it and walking into spikes that were in prior rooms. So I'm going to try and get better at that. You know, the more I play. Not that I haven't already put over 1,000 hours into this game, but oh, almost took damage there. I think one of our flies saved us. Go in here. We're probably gonna, yep, we're gonna get rid of our one red heart here, so we can keep in the Whore of Babylon state. This is the IV bag. We can get rid of, I wonder. So I'm actually going to take the IV bag with me. It keeps Vibrant Bulb active, and we can play it if we accidentally pick up a red heart to keep our Whore of Babylon state going. So it's actually got some use for us in addition to just activating Vibrant Bulb, unlike Mom's Bra, which really isn't doing much for us anymore. So we're going to try this one out. Kill all those envy pretty dang quick before they can do anything. We want to keep at a half heart, because if we go above that, we don't really care about actually having the money, because we're not going to get access to another shop on this run. Yeah, we want to stay at half of a... oh, actually, that's not true. I just realized. I'm talking out of my ass. We haven't unlocked that item yet, so ignore me. Puberty. That's our second puberty pill, I believe. We take 3, we'll get the adult transformation. Got to go through puberty before you get to adulthood. Kill all these little meats here. Get the portal. Most rooms just aren't really a concern anymore. We just have to be careful not to get careless and take some bad damage. Pick up some more money. There's a ton of poop in here, Count. Someone just left a bunch of poop lying around. I feel like I have to. This is petrified poop. So this gives it a higher chance of there being items in the poop. So most of these should contain at least a penny. I mean, I really shouldn't bother destroying all these. We have no way of getting to them. But as you can see, there's a lot of pennies in the poop, and there's even a dime in there. Unfortunately, these flame shots, the ghost peppers, kind of shooting out flame shots that sometimes block our actual tears, which isn't fantastic. But yeah, there's not much poop for the rest of the game, so we definitely want to keep the Vibrant Bulb. We're going to unopen all these. Take Steven, get us an even higher damage upgrade. So our damage is, frankly, kind of absurd now. I accidentally picked up that red heart, but it's fine. It's not a bad thing. So Good Hoof is a speed upgrade. It's actually a really good speed upgrade, but we're already at max speed when we have Whore of Babylon active at least. So not really a huge amount of purpose in picking it up. Get access to all these. Here's Lucky Toe. Gives us a luck upgrade of 1, but Vibrant Bulb gives that as well as other things, so it's just better. Endless Nameless will sometimes... I'm going to try it here. It did not. Sometimes when you use a consumable, like a card or something like that, it will give you another one. It did not work that time. That can be a really good item. We can do some crazy stuff with it, but I think Vibrant Bulb is going to be better for us. So I'm just going to roll with that for now. Maybe if we had gotten it earlier and we could have kept using the Joker card, that would have been a thing I would have been interested in doing. But as of right now, the only consumable we have is Power Pill, which I didn't expect us to get much use out of. I did kind of use it there to kind of try and show off Endless Nameless, but it didn't happen. Another luck upgrade. We got 8 luck now, so that's kind of crazy. Got access to the super secret room. Oh, I did that backwards. We're gonna blow this guy up. Try and get Devil Deal chance. We got an 85% chance of getting a deal with the devil now. It's quite good. We're gonna fight Mom's Heart here. Make sure we dodge all of her stuff. And took her out pretty handily. So we could go finish the run now. Or we could go down to Shoal, which we have been doing recently. It kind of allows us to skip further ahead than we normally would do. Just for getting a devil deal. I guess you're getting a devil deal on Mom's Heart before you've unlocked all the paths and everything. You can try to get early access to Shoal that way, so I'm going to keep doing it. Don't really want to do that room for one black chest. The stuff on Shoal tends to be a little bit harder, so don't want to do it if we don't have to. I kill Lust here. Gives another luck upgrade, which is kind of crazy. Gonna kill all these guys with the faces. Yeah, I'm not sure why her heart's in the womb. That's a good point. You know, it's a mystery to me. Maybe that's where Isaac... You know, there's been kind of the lore of this game. The agreed upon lore that kind of Ed McMillan, the guy that made it, is pretty much confirmed as canon. Is that this is the entire game is kind of Isaac's idea of what life is like. You know, it's kind of the view from a fucked up like kid that was raised maybe a little too religious. So maybe for some reason he thinks that his mom's heart is in the womb. Keep moving on here, blow all this stuff up. Oh, portal, kill the portal. These skulls won't be an issue. Yeah, so keep in mind, like, all the enemies and stuff in this game are kind of made, all the items and everything are kind of made from Isaac's perspective. Which is a kind of fun different way. We're going to watch out for him charging at us. He'll also shoot lasers at us if we're standing beneath him. So we want to avoid doing that. Oh, the Fallen's here too, apparently. I didn't even know. That thing I found out because they have laser beams that can hit you from across the screen. Destroy all that. We're done. These fires can have a spirit heart in them, and you know, we're still a little low on HP. I don't think we're going to have a problem beating Satan here, which is our boss fight as soon as we walk into that door. She was raised to be this fucked up. There wasn't much womb in his mom's heart for love. Ah, I get it. I'm going to drop her bomb. We got really close that time. We almost got hit. So every time after they charge, they do a brimstone laser, but we didn't quite get to see it. Take out Satan here best we can. Getting blocked by our own flame shots, which isn't great. You gotta watch about staying kind of under him because he shoots lasers at you. Got through phase 2, so now we're just on the 3rd phase. I think on this one, I'm gonna make lots of pentagrams for his feet to step in. Seem to be doing pretty good damage. Yeah, there we go. And that's it for this Judas run. You're right, Saint. I did kill Satan with pentagrams, and I'd agree that is pretty metal. Got Judas's tongue to appear for beating Mega Satan with Judas. Alright, I'm going to take a break here, and I'm going to try and fix this audio issue I'm having. And then I'll be right back. If at least one of you guys wouldn't mind sticking around, it'd be nice to get a little feedback on what's doing for sound. Thanks guys for watching. Like, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. Thank you. See you next time.